Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Apex Predator here, of course. Hello to those new guys. I know there's a few new subscribers, so hello to you, the couple of you, the handful of you that there are. Thank you for that, showing your support, much appreciated. So here we go, new week, some new weekly races. As you can see, we're in the Group 2 cars at Mount Fuji, or Fuji Raceway, Fuji Speedway. I think it's called Fuji Speedway. We'll get it right. Fuji Speedway, using the F layout, which is the modern sort of layout. The GT layouts. Sort of a bit more old school. So here we go, starting 5th, lap times of 1:31.8, I believe it was. But check this start out. P3 sort of bit defensive on the brakes, and then I think he dropped a wheel on the outside curve. I think that's what happened there, so it just spun up the outside wheel and it just pitched him across the track. So we've instantly pinched third here. It was P2 has a little moment as well though, so scrap that, make that pinched P2. Can we catch the leader? Let's have a race. Really good track for the cars, Fuji and Super GT cars, it's a match made in heaven really. Tricky getting them up here though, because you've got so much power obviously without any driver aids, it's quite tricky. Lovely couple of corners here though. So as it's early in the week, I didn't get the chance to do any races yesterday, so this is my first race here. And like I say, qualified with a 31.8, which I'm reasonably happy with. Fuvaros is doing a 30.4, which is ridiculous. I think pretty much all of the top 10 board now are in the 30s, high 30s, most of them. So I'm about a second off the top 10 board, which I'm fine with, really. And like I say, I've not actually spent too much time qualifying as usual for this. So as the week progresses, I might have some more races, and hopefully we can just get that time down a little bit, which will help. If I can start 3rd instead of 5th, it's going to help a bit, isn't it? On to lap 2 now. You can see the gap between me and the German in front's not really changed too much. Looking if I can just push, just claw a couple of attempts. Just need to get that slipstream really. Especially down the straight here. It's one of the longest straights of any racetrack. This straight here at Fuji, ridiculously long straight. So obviously the longer the straight, the greater the benefits from slipstream will be. Big stop here. You've got a great braking point though. That shadow from the bridge has always been a good braking point for this track. You see the mountains there. You kind of sort of aim for those as you brake or lift and throw it in here. Yeah, I'm not going to get that corner right until towards the end of the race, I don't think. Probably none of that sector really, but I start to sort of get there a little bit throughout this race. Pretty reserved into turn 1. So I'm braking, you've got obviously the meter boards on the left into turn 1. I'm not sure if it starts at 250 or 200, but I'm pretty much counting 3 of those, and I'm braking just before the 3rd one. Or just as I start to see the curb come into my line of sight. That's always been my braking point for Fuji, doing the curb. Not when you get to it, but just as a visual reference. Slight penalty there, which is a shame, but it's early enough in the race that it shouldn't be too much of a concern. And with it being a race C as well, if you can save your tyres a little, it might help, although with it being a weekly race rather than an FIA race, it's probably not as important as it could be. But it's worth factoring in a little bit. So we seem to be bringing him in a little bit here, but I wonder if he has a problem with his brakes, because look, you see his brake lights stay on in places where you wouldn't really expect them to be on, so... Unless he's... because I mean, sometimes my control pad's on when I'm using the wheel and it's like on the sofa or something. Sometimes that same thing happens, because I've got... oh, here we go, I'm going to end up admitting stuff here. I've got a scuff, because I take my first-person shooters quite seriously as well, and the scuff control pad has paddles on the back, doesn't it? So if someone like sits on that, or it's on the sofa or something, I end up breaking because of a paddle on the back quite often, so super annoying if that's left on when I'm racing. I always have to remember to turn that off. Seem to be pulling this guy, but like I say, I can't tell if he's just sort of trying to save a bit of fuel, save a bit of tyres, or he's got that weird brake problem again, because I don't feel like I'm faster than him, but I'm driving fairly consistently. You look at the lap times on the right. So it's looking like a good race, potentially, or a good result, potentially, whatever. Super important to get a good drive up there, because it's uphill as well, so obviously any chicane you want a sort of straight line anyway, but because it's uphill and it's really difficult to get on the power there, it's just all the more important just to have that wheel straightened up as soon as you can, because that's the only way you can get on the power in these cars, is if your wheel's straight. So you do need to drive a particular way to emphasise getting that wheel straight at that chicane there. Because otherwise you just can't get up the hill. If you've got any bit of lock on and you're trying to squeeze on the throttle in the first or second gear in these cars, you're just going to go sideways, aren't you? So do need to make sure you get that wheel straight. So see what I mean here? So 1, 2 braking points on the left of the boards. I'll brake just sort of around the third one. Obviously if the fuel burns off you can go deeper as well. Still got that penalty. Good through there, crucial back corners. Loads of people when they first do this track, they're not turning in soon enough to that corner and you lose a lot of speed. Obviously don't clip it too much, I think that's where I got my penalty from. It was either there or here. These were 2 places where I'm liable to get a penalty. But yeah, there are 2 places where it's important to get the car turned in, and you can just get on the throttle sooner. Yeah, it's not that much to Fuji really, but it is quite a nice track, especially for cars like this. Way too deep there. And yeah, not got the wheel straightened up, so you see how I struggle to get on the throttle. A bit better there, starting to go a bit wider. On the turning. It will help you carry more speed. Still remaining fairly consistent. I'm not really sure I've got the pace to catch this guy, but I'm going to try. So this is probably looking to be the end of my stint on, lap 7 here. Look to pit in at the end of this lap. Look to have caught him a bit though. I just wonder if he's taken a little more out of his tyres than I have, perhaps. Perhaps, maybe not. Again, good through there. So like I say, important to get early turn in there, really take that inside curb. Braking a bit too early there. Hang on, just let me get the cat in. Right, back with you. Oh, too deep there. And yeah, as a result, I can't straighten the wheel enough. I've already said how important that is. Now, check out what's going to happen in a few seconds. Oh, go through here now. I'm just going to start to push. Remember, I'm trying to take that slightly wider line. No. So, I screwed that one up. I mean, luckily, I'm only down to 3rd. It could have been a lot worse, but just so disappointing. And I think that's literally just because I'm running a bit of front brake bias here, just to help with turn 1, really, just to get the car stopped. And I messed it up basically. I went in too hot and braked a bit too hard too late, and yeah, just snatched it and just understeered off, which is not what you want to see. But I mean, shush. So I'm shushing my cat, not you guys. I don't know if you can hear her or not. You probably can, she's that loud, aren't you? She's going to distract me. But I mean, I'm not too fussed. I'm obviously disappointed with myself. It was a silly mistake. We were looking quite good for probably a second. I don't think I was going to get the guy, but probably easy second. But, you know, it's the first race, so I'm not completely surprised. Totally surprised, rather. So, look to iron stuff like that out towards the end of the week and see if I can get some better races. If I get some time later in the week, I should be able to hop on. Not going to be able to hop on any more today, I don't think, or probably tomorrow, but maybe Thursday. I can get some races up on Thursday or something. I'll definitely sort something out because I like I say, I like the combination. I like Fuji, and I've got a fairly decent lap time with not that much practice. As this guy sends it up the inside, but we get the cut back. Super important you get a good drive out of that corner, buddy. So the wide line is good. I know you probably saw me go off on the last lap, so you thought, oh, I'll send it up the inside there. He's done it again, but. No, you do kind of want to take that wide line, but obviously not as wide as I did the lap before. He's down the inside here. I kind of braked a little early. But he's got a penalty, which I didn't really realise at the time, so if I knew he had... And we get that orange SR there as well. I don't know what that was about. I might have defended that a bit harder if I'd known he had the penalty, because... Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? He's not going to finish in front of us, but I just don't want to get held up. We've definitely lost P2 now, especially if we start scrapping. So I just don't want to get held up. It doesn't matter too much that he's in front, because we'll get the position back. Well, touch wood. He has a big mistake there, so we're up the inside here. A little bit of contact, that was my fault. I'm going to make a point of defending the inside here. I don't want to drive defensively, but he's going to just send it up the inside every time. think it's a 1.5 second penalty, something like that he's got, so... if I was him, I'd probably serve that before looking to attack me. So repeat last time, he's down the inside. This time I've gone for the cutback, so I just held on the brake a little bit longer, looking for the cutback, but not going to happen. But we've got loads of slipstream, so like we say, he's got the penalty, so he's not going to get away. Just don't really want to be racing someone with a penalty, and yeah, he took too much inside curve there, gave himself another, I think it was 3 seconds or so he's had to back off and serve back now. Looking a bit quiet on track for your boy now. I'm disappointed I've been that second place, to be honest. But yeah, as I was saying before, the cat got noisy. It's the first race, so a few mistakes here and there. I'm gonna not beat myself up too much about. As long as I can iron them out in the week and get some more races up for you guys, then I'll be happy with it. Yeah, it's looking like there's a lot of pace left. Braking points in the sort of, is it third sector? I suppose it must be the last sector. Not looking too good. First and second sectors are okay, I'd say, not too bad. But that last sector, I'm looking really slow. So I think I've got some time there. Still lapping relatively well up. Not the fastest, but spoke a bit too soon. But doing alright. Like I say, look, I think I said at the start of the video, but I'll start to sort of put the laps together a little bit more towards the end. So this last sector, I know we can do better. Just use a bit more track, you know. So here we go then, coming on to the last lap. Got enough fuel, got the tyre. P4's catching a little bit, there's nothing to worry about. I think after his penalty, really, that was it for that. He needed to get, you know, when he got past me into turn 1 that first time, he needed to be able to pull away there. But he wasn't able to, so that was that really, since he had the penalty. Now I just need to bring it home now, which for me isn't as easy as it sounds, but should be alright here. So, alright, not bad, not bad. I'll give myself a B+, I'd say. Room for improvement. But like I say, I think I'll hop on and do some more races. It's a good track. It's a good track for sport mode, but it's nice and wide. You're not going to get hit off too easily. Although turn 1 I know is a little bit sketch, but it's wide enough that it should be pretty good for UDR really. So there we go, guys. A P3 in the end. I'll take it, you know, I'll take it. And let's see if I'll definitely be doing some more later, so keep your eyes peeled for another video coming in a couple of days. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. Please drop a like if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, you're more than welcome to leave a dislike. Subscribe to the channel to show your support. And I'll see you all very soon. Alright, thanks guys. Take it easy. Goodbye.